in a matter of a few weeks.
Now 5 on the floor. This is out there with Nene. Then it's
Hey, that nigga get that home. All right.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
Now here's Freak. He just works it in. Now here's Joseph. He's tightly guarded. Valanciunas sets a screen with Joseph. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. First shot. For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And the way they attack the basket, the defenders seem to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, let's get it, boy. Just let that Kobe right.
To attack the basket and come away with layups.
Oh, that was that MJ right there.
Tends to get demoralized and
that Michael Jordan. Shout out that Michael Jordan.
Following the basket by Freak.
Let's go.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Joseph.
Oh, boy. That defense 2 on point, man.
Out to the right wing.
Yeah.
But 3. No good from Clark.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
And Freak gets it to go.
Oh, baby, what you talking about?
Freak's got 5 now.
How in the world did they let him get that wide?
Joseph dishes to Clark.
Yeah, you know you gotta pass that more. Sorry.
Kicks it to Valanciunas. The pass to Joseph.
Oh, I could have got that.
Carroll, no one around him. Bangs
Damn,
on the
man, what's up with
trifecta.
that shit?
Carroll's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about 3 or 4 up the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's Freak. And again, it's New York.
No, boy,
It looks like he might just be on his
get it.
But they will be focusing a lot of their defensive effort into slowing down Carmelo Anthony. I asked him for specifics, and he said, Melo is such a dynamic player, there really isn't any single thing we'll do that will be the answer. Instead, we're just going to throw everything we have and see how he handles it. Guys?
And thanks for that story, Doris.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Clark kicks to Carroll. To the inside. Nene. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. They go to the line.
Bitch, I'm a dog. Woo.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Yeah, you know we live out here. No Memphis. Hey. Hey.
Free throw good. Nene. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Terrence Jones is checked in for Toronto. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against New Orleans.
They were just locked really in a zone from a team.
Why y'all niggas trying to be like that?
Nobody ever got stuck on an island. There was always somebody.
You ain't gonna hit one of them bitches on me, boy.
Communication.
You ain't gonna hit me in them bitches.
Greg, communication. You can't play good rotating defense if you're not communicating and on the same page. They were doing all of that at a high level.
He's at the point. Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Rogers in it for 2. They're the group. New York will start the second. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Toronto also making a switch. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Terrence Jones. Screen by Valanciunas.
Oh,
Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Raptors.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Freak. Fires for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Fuck with me, nigga.
Just reliable guys. He's just always
Get it, boy. You trying
to make the
to
right
bring that ass on here. Come on.
There's the
Joseph.
screen.
So this is my ass.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
Come on. I'm waiting on you.
Now, here's Joseph. He started closely.
Kick that nigga in the head,
To
boy.
the line. Officials saw the contact.
Look at that nigga face red.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive
He got
approach
people
for Toronto?
Boy, the three-point shot is
Yeah,
really been
that
dropping
way.
for him early on.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down
that
mid-range jump
Great drop. Drop time. Smoking, no cooking, no hot box.
He hits the second from the line. Knicks trail by 12. Dishes it to Freak.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding
off
the charts.
Yeah, you look at performances throughout, and
I got
they're really
33
controlling on the glass.
And so here is New York. Raptors knocking down the tray. That one from long range. Freak's got 6 in the quarter.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game, his second in this quarter.
Joseph with the ball against New Orleans, who is really on his game. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Rogers. And Toronto also making a switch. Henson's checked in. Now, here's Valanciunas. And he also played really well in the win against the Pelicans. 2 on the clock. Joseph frames it from beyond the arc. Joseph's got 10 points in the game.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Freak. He's got 13. And it's McGee with the jam.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. This game of his was just a standout, all-around display of basketball. Coaches love to see that, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hope that he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Hey, shout out my nigga, Remark Jack. I'm gonna subscribe to you, buddy. I see you. You already know we turned over here.
Let's quickly take a look at the stats for Joseph. His last 10 games, he's averaging
He's on live, boy.
6 assists
On
and
it.
2 rebounds. For their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Lopez, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Wesley Johnson has subbed for Porzingis. And again, no good by Toronto. Freak kicks to Lopez. Here's Freak. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that jumper was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment.
Come back on this motherfucker.
Now here's Ross. A 14-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
See you live.
Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Clark.
Oh my God.
Knocks down the 10-footer. Clark's got 7 points.
Motherfucker got me.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
And it's
What
Freak
the
missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
No good from Ross. Knicks trail by 15. Let's go. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, Well, he's building the house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Pass to Carroll.
That boy was trying to get me, but he ain't getting me.
Here's Clark. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of Raptors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. First one falls for Kyle O'Quinn, who's checked in for New York. Jeremy Lin comes in for Freak. Terrence Jones is checked in for Toronto. And we've reached halftime in this one. Raptors.
Thanks, Kev.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Freak really making a difference here.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Corey Joseph is out there with Ian Clark. Then it's Damari Carroll. Then there's Nene. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Raptors leading by 15. Here's Joseph. The dish to Clark. Lets it go. Shot is off. And New York the other way now. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. And in these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
McGee with the block.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Yeah, boy, get the fuck out of my way.
And that's 15 points for Freak.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Raptors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Joseph, the pass to Nene. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Even with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
And the pass to Porzingis. Aflalo dishes to Freak. A 3-pointer off the mark.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Now here's Joseph, guarded by McGee. Clark. And it's Freak with the rebound.
He just
big hands on my way.
get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
The 3. No
Son of a
good.
bitch.
Now Toronto takes it the other way. And Joseph kicks to Nene. Now here's Valanciunas. He's covered closely, and he gets it to go. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the night.
I love the
Anyone
killer
savage, I already know, no.
shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Here's Freak. New York, no good that time either. Raptors leading by 17.
You get that nice right.
And here is Joseph. 10 points for him. Clark kicks to Nene. From 15 feet away. Rebounded by Anthony. New York's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Offensive rebound. Here's Porzingis. Soft touch off the glass.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Fixing on the bitch. Hold up. I ain't fixing back the bitch. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. This is not. Hold up. Hold up.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. Clark kicks to Koufos. He feeds it to Ross. Lets it go with a three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Freak. 15 points in the game.
Oh my God, boy.
Wayward and just off on
He can't give me no shot.
everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Ross. They swipe it.
Let's go. Cookies.
Freak passes to Johnson, and he gets it to go.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
When the niggas don't impress me, them another bitch kiss me. Just hit me.
And here's Carroll. Nice shot from the
Oh
rim.
my God.
Carroll's got 6. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. We'll make it tough to come back. Toronto ahead, leading by 14. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
You gonna make me go to Savage Road.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here is Rogers. Freak in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then there's a Flalo, and it's Rogers in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now Carroll, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Ross dishes to Carroll.
If your Metro don't just...
It's Nene, high post. They double him with Freak. Nene kicks to Clark. High shot from 10 feet out. Clark's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Raptors.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Freak passes to O'Quinn. The feed to Freak. There's the three. And
oh my God.
As it looks like they call an over the back here.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
A different look for New York. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Anthony subbed in for Rogers. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Toronto. Corey Joseph comes in for Terrence Ross. Now here's Joseph.
Oh
the
my
bucket. He's
God.
made 5
Wow.
so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Freak with it, picked up by Joseph. Now Freak feeds to Carmelo. Freak with it. Clock at 4. Offline from the high post.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's Clark, and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Knicks trail by 18. From outside the arc, and it's Freak missing.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now here's Joseph. Kicks to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Joseph. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Raptors lead by 20.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
Here's Freak. Looking to get back on track here.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
He is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him
I ain't gonna, I might not win, but I'm gonna show y'all
at his
motherfuckers
position.
about it.
And Joseph kicks to Valanciunas.
Hit it.
And here's Carroll. Passed in an A. 5 on the clock. Puts up the baby hook. It's rebounded by New York. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. Passes to Freak. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. No good
Oh
from
my
outside.
God.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Joseph dishes to Clark. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Nene, the pass to Carroll. Here's Valanciunas. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his third personal foul. Shooting for New York, Jonas Valanciunas. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Knicks trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Now here's Freak. Launches it. Good.
Keep that
Freak's
shit in
got
there,
20.
boy.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now here's Joseph. He's covered closely.
I was playing right with the fact.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. His message was this: all of us know these guys are capable of exploding and putting up points in a hurry. So I don't want to see anybody letting up until that final whistle blows. Guys, back to you.
He kicks it to Clark. Carroll against Anthony. Nene, the screen.
Lockdown.
1:52 left in the fourth. And Joseph kicks to Valanciunas. McGee with the block. And another shot. Joseph, that's
How the
good.
fuck you ain't gonna pick him up,
Joseph's got
McGee?
6 here in this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
There's Freak. That's good on the jump shot.
Tired of shit.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Raptors.
They made the most of their free throw opportunities.
They sure did, Kevin. They shot much better, and that improved their confidence as a team. It was a team that believed they would make those shots, and that's just what they did.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Joseph. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Lopez, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Johnson comes in for Anthony. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Aaron Aflalo. And the rebound goes to Lopez. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Freak. From outside.
Oh, you lucky
Lamar.
bastard.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now, here's Kufis. Ross passes to Joseph. 6 to shoot. Dishes to Ross. The rebound by Johnson. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Freak. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Joseph. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal, got Kenny the Jet Smith. Without further ado, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunity. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
He was very confident with the ball in his hands tonight. He was completely in control. Knew when guys were cutting, setting screens, and it resulted in more assists than we typically see out of him. I think he's underrated in terms of playmaking.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
to your face, 90 to your face. That's a closed case. You are